following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports.
And the Fond du Lac Cardinals have snapped Kimberly's 70-game winning streak.
The right side, he's got a lot of space, and there's the speed. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. That's another Fond du Lac touchdown.
Radio Plus Sports, recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence as the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state.
Out of the veer on the left-hand side to the races. 40, he's gone. 30, 20, touchdown. Spring.
There he goes. He has the first down and then some. The 20, the 10. It's another Fond du Lac touchdown.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Bristol Morgan Bank, Taco Bell, BCI Burke,
Marian University, New Medical Center, Radom & Stone and Landscape,
Baker Cheese, Hopper Silkscreen and All-Star Trophy, National Exchange Bank and Trust,
Everson and Gibbs, Attorneys at Law, Bob's Pizza, AirTech, your Edward Jones Financial Advisors,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Addison Jones Real Estate,
Quest Interiors, Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Scotty's Auto Works, Integrity Saw and Tool,
Pioneer Pit Stop, Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch,
Camera Casino, Holiday Automotive, Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry,
Bowe Chiropractic, Silica for your home, the Fond du Lac Credit Union,
Moraine Park Technical College, Ledgevest Financial, Fondy Family Dental.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
And we welcome you to St. Mary Springs Academy. We welcome you to high school football on Top the Ledge here this afternoon on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Began overcast. You see the sunshine peeking through the clouds right now, and we are set for the Ledger's homecoming game today against the Omro Foxes at their beautiful new field and beautiful new complex, which is right next door to St. Mary Springs Academy. Welcome in to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. My name is Nick Rush, getting you set for this Flyway Conference football game this afternoon. Cody Barnes, our video producer, running switcher to my left. Got Frank down low, running one camera. Kerry Longry running the other, and we're dialed in and set to bring you some high school football action this afternoon here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Omro Foxes at 0-7 on the season. They had a forfeit loss last week against Campbellsport due to COVID-19. Meanwhile, the Ledgers of St. Mary Springs Academy, they are 5-2 on the season, and the Ledgers have rattled off 4 consecutive wins since losing 2 out of the first 3 games of the high school football 2021 season. We'll take a timeout, and we will come back and talk more about this matchup and preview the upcoming Flyway Conference matchup next on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones Financial Advisors: Dan Sprader, Kathleen Taves, Patrick Ellistad, Matt Moses, Jeff Will, Ben Beercheek, and Pam Tollefson. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Condex Corporation in Lomira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lomira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen.
If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you.
Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you to fix it right and deliver excellent customer care. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more. Plus conveniences like drive-through reception and estimating bays. Holiday's Collision and Glass Center, now open on Industrial Drive in Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Hey guys, I just had to tell you about the new credit cards my friends and I got from Fond du Lac Credit Union. Julie is building her credit, so she got the secured card. Mike was looking for a low-rate, no annual fee card, so he went for the classic card. And you know me, I love adventure. So I went for the You Choose Rewards card. Every dollar I spend gives me points I can redeem for merchandise, travel, gift cards, and more. Fond du Lac Credit Union has a low-rate credit card for every lifestyle. Which one's right for you?
Back on top of the ledge here this afternoon, getting set for high school football, RadioPlusInfo.com. Welcome back into the Integrity Saw & Tool pregame show. Integrity Saw & Tool, thank you for your sponsorship, again, of high school athletics on our video platform. Taking a peek at the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference, Mayville leads the conference at 6-0. Mayville won last night in a pretty dominant fashion last night over the Vikings of WLA 56-14. With Mayville, that sets up a huge showdown with Campbellsport next week Friday for the what turns out to be the conference championship, at least a share of it. Campbellsport dumped North Fond du Lac last night, 72-12. Campbellsport is the second-place team at the Flyweight Conference. Springs underneath them and trying to keep pace with Campbellsport at 4-1 right now. Meanwhile, Lemira and WLA each at 3-3 in the conference, 500 overall as well. Laconia at 2-4. Omro checks in 0-5 in conference play, 0-7 overall. And meanwhile, North Fond du Lac is 0-6 in conference play and 0-8 overall. Coming up on Friday night, also, Lemira takes on Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Winner goes to the playoffs. Loser most likely is done for the season. Should be a great game again next week Friday. But the task at hand today is Springs and Omro. Meanwhile, the Ledgers of St. Mary's Springs Academy talking to Coach Bob Highland each week. Talks about the injuries, talks about the young play that some of their guys have to step into roles that they maybe weren't going to do this season so early on. But the Ledgers are getting healthier week by week. They're piecing the puzzle together week by week. They've won 4 straight since dropping 2 out of the first 3 games to begin the season. Last week, the Ledgers got a nice victory over Winnebago Lutheran Academy on the Vikings homecoming, 35-7. Previous to that, beat North Fond du Lac 76-0. Got a victory over Campbellsport, a key win, 7-0. Beat Lemira the week prior to that at 28-6. Omro's been in some tight games down the stretch, losing to Campbellsport via forfeit last week, losing to Lemira, then Mayville, WLA, Laconia, Winneconne, and Columbus. A young team, graduated a ton of seniors last year, 11 seniors overall. They only welcome back a couple of seniors this season. They start some guys up front on the offensive line that are young, so they're putting some pieces together of their puzzle on the offensive and defensive side of the football as well. Got a chance to chat with Coach Bob Highland for our Family Dental Coaches Smile interview. After a minute break, we'll come back with that interview next on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at IntegritySaw.com. That's IntegritySaw.com.
This is your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show on RadioPlusInfo.com, your Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment. Fondy Family Dental, a proud sponsor of the Fond du Lac area sports teams. They see all ages of patients in a happy and honest setting. Schedule an appointment today. Dakota Hermes is with us, interim head coach of the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Coach, always a pleasure with you. Thanks for the time today.
You betcha. Thanks for having me.
All right, so go back to the Kimberly game for us here. Welcome back to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, our Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile interview. Fondy Family Dental, a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports teams. They see all ages of patients in a happy and honest setting. Schedule an appointment today. Bob Hyland is with us, Ledger's head coach. Big week at Springs, Bob, for homecoming week. But before we talk about that, talk about the Winnebago Woodthorne Academy game this past Saturday.
Well, it was one of those games that I always know that WLA is going to be really charged up for our game, and our kids came out a little flat. And again, they've been getting better, but again, I think really in that game it was probably our best performance by our offensive line. Winnebago's got some very good kids, but they have to play pretty much the whole game, and that wore them down. I think that was one of the biggest telling factors in that particular game. But it was a good game for us. We're starting to get a little healthier, and so.
Are you ready? Let's hit play.
With us, Ledger's head coach. Big week at Springs, Bob, for homes. With us, Ledger's head coach. Big week at Springs, Bob, for homecoming week. But before we talk about that, talk about the Winnebago Woodthorne Academy game this past Saturday.
Well, it was one of those games that I always know that WLA is going to be really charged up for our game, and our kids came out a little flat. And again, they've been getting better. But again, I think really in that game it was probably our best performance by our offensive line. Winnebago's got some very good kids, but they have to play pretty much the whole game, and that wore them down. I think that was one of the biggest telling factors in that particular game. But it was a good game for us. We're starting to get a little healthier, and so we get Isaac Hyland back and Nate Miller back this week full time. So I think we're going to get better.
Will both of those two guys play both ways, Bob?
Isaac will play mostly running back and defensive back, and Miller right now will probably just be scheduled to defensive back. He's still having a little trouble with, I don't know if it's a pull behind the kneecap or behind the knee in that, but he doesn't sprint real well, and so we'll probably try to use him one way, and Isaac will try to get ready for both ways.
Coach, you have Omro coming up here, a team that hasn't won a game this season. What do you see about the Foxes? A different Omro team, isn't it?
Well, it is. I mean, they graduated, I think 10 out of their 11 starters on offense last year. They had a class like Lemira did, where they were very senior dominated, and they've been playing for several years and a lot of experience. And they were a good football team last year. And this year, replacing everybody, it's a little struggle for them. And so, consequently, they look good. They moved the ball well against Mayville. Had a couple teams on the ropes at the end of the game and lost, but they're a good football team. We've got to be careful. I think our kids are really excited about playing at home, on the home field, for basically the first time ever.
Bob, have you been practicing out there this week, and how do things look on top of the ledge?
Oh, we only have the one area to practice. So last week when the JVs were at home and the 7th and 8th grade were at home on Tuesday, we had no place to practice. Yeah. There's no grass left with all the construction that goes on. We have only the field, and one day the 5th and 6th graders came out there to practice on it. So we had 6 teams practicing at the same time on that field. So It's getting its use, and it'll be a huge advantage in the future.
And it's going to be exciting and fun. The weather looks great for Saturday and warmer temperatures for your homecoming. It's homecoming week. There's a lot going on, but you don't think distractions play a part, do you, at all?
It depends on who you play, and I think in our case, the kids are one of the big distractions that we're going to have is we have teacher convention on Thursday and Friday, so they're not in school. So that's going to be a big distraction, what the kids are doing during that time off. And consequently, that worries me more than anything.
Okay. Bob, we'll see you on the field coming up on Saturday afternoon for the Ledger's homecoming game, okay?
Real good. Thank you, Nick.
All right. Take care. Bob Hyland with us, head coach of Springs. Back with more coming up next as part of the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. This has been our Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile interview.
Are you ready? Let's hit play. Remember being spontaneous? Let's do that. Get-togethers are back. Let's have lots of those. Still working in your PJs? No judgments here. Let's live for every moment. Let's embrace our health and wellness. And together, let's live well. Advocate Aurora Health.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs, LLC, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Whatever your legal needs or questions, Everson & Gibbs, LLC has you covered. Practicing business law, personal injury, estate planning, probate and guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients to provide exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Give them a call at 920-922-7113. or head to eversonandgibbs.com.
We are back with you on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show on RadioPlusInfo.com. This is high school football tonight, and this afternoon, I should say, a sun-splashed afternoon. Wonderful, wonderful facility here, brand new. This is the first varsity game on this field. They do several, 5th and 6th grade practices, JV practice, varsity practice. There's really no grass around anywhere except this artificial turf here today at St. Mary Springs Academy. What we're going to do now is take a brief timeout. We'll come back after the prayer and the national anthem after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Chronic joint pain. It's all you think about. It prevents you from doing the things you love, like playing with your kids and grandkids, golfing, going for a walk, or just trying to tie your shoes. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Julie B. I was treated at the New Medical Center for my left knee. So before the injection, I had pain when I wanted to walk 2 times a day. Now I can do those 2 walks down to the river with my dog without any problems whatsoever. My pain is gone. For anyone who's experiencing the knee pain or even a possible knee surgery, I would definitely check out this place. The injection really worked well for me, and I think it can work for you.
Go to newmedicalctr.com. Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you to fix it right and deliver excellent customer care. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more. Plus conveniences like drive-through reception and estimating bays. Holiday's Collision and Glass Center, now open on Industrial Drive in Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Doyle Kelly Dental, the name this area is trusted to bring smiles for over 50 years. Dr. Kathy Doyle and Dr. Aaron Cole continue this exceptional care with staff who go the extra mile to make sure you're comfortable throughout your entire appointment.
Hello, this is Dr. Aaron Cole. I'm excited to be working in my hometown alongside Dr. Kathy and the team at Doyle Kelly Dental. I will continue making your smile my first priority. I'm in the office 5 days a week and serving you until 7 p.m. on Mondays. I'm accepting patients now at Fondulacsmiles.com.
Winnebago, Winnebago. Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show continues on RadioPlusInfo.com. My name is Nick Rush. Thanks for being along here today. Ledgers and Foxes in the Ledgers homecoming game this afternoon. Beautiful field, beautiful sun-splashed afternoon. Overcast a little bit earlier today. And we're going to have our Ledgers and Foxes starting lineups coming up here in just a couple of moments. Moraine Park Technical College has our keys to today's game. MPTC offering more than 100 career areas to help prepare you for the future. Keys to the game, you know, playing in a brand new field, playing in a brand new complex, first game out here, there's going to be some nerves, going to be some jitters, going to be a lot of distractions during homecoming. You have to have the mental piece at play again here this afternoon. That's the biggest key for the Ledgers of St. Mary Springs Academy. And for the Foxes, you're going to have to worry about the run game, about the running game for the Ledgers. We'll see this afternoon Jonathan Korb for the Ledgers, Levi Hepner for the Ledgers, a 1-2 nice punch again for St. Mary Springs Academy. Time to check in with your Baker Cheese first string starting lineups. Start your new career at Baker Cheese today. Visit bakercheese.com and find out how you can apply online. Get a brand new position, get a brand new job with Baker Cheese. The wideouts for St. Mary Springs Academy. 6 foot, 145-pound junior, number 2, Sam Baker. Fellow wideout, split end, a senior, 5'10", $165, number 4, James Bowe. The tight end for the Ledgers is a senior, 6 foot, $170, number 9, Caden Blank. Quarterback for the Ledgers, a junior, 6 foot 6, $180, number 7, Cullen King. And the running backs for the Ledgers, Jonathan Korb, a junior, 5'10", $145, and Levi Hepner, a 6'1", 195-pound junior. The lineman for the Ledgers, Taylor Franzen, a 5'9", 205-pound senior. Kyle Peltz, a 5'11", 260-pound senior. Tony Yurnkst, a tackle, a 6'2", 245-pound senior. Chuck Kebbel is a senior, 6'2", $190, and anchored by Billy Shrouth, number 72. Senior, 6'6", 280. Again, runs big up front for St. Mary Springs. Bowe Chiropractic Injury Report. Glad to see that we are, for the most part, all clear upon the Ledgers injury front. We will see, hopefully, Isaac Highland rotating in. He's going to start on defense today, but hopefully rotating in some offense as well as the game goes on this afternoon. Right Way Home Improvement has our opening kickoff from doors and gutters to roofs and siding. Right Way Home Improvement has it covered. Kick off your home project today with Right Way Home Improvement. Free estimate $929-8999 or visit rightwaybuilt.com. Omro Foxes will be kicking off wearing the maroon pants and the white jerseys, maroon helmets, Ledgers in their home blues. Blue jerseys, blue pants with the white helmets. Number 32 for the Foxes, Damon Johnston, set to kick it away. End over end kick. It'll be taken at about the 10-yard line, angling 15 to the 20-yard line. Tripped up there, crossing the 25, still on his feet. And a pretty decent return by number 6, Jonathan Korb. So 32-yard line officially is where the Ledgers start. 1st and 10. Korb with a nice carry. And He will come out of the first set here, 32-yard line, and see the artificial turf here at St. Mary Springs Academy. They've done so much work here to get this thing dialed in and ready to go, of course. Receiver split out wide side of the field. Ball is at the far hash. Split backs to the backfield behind King. Turn, hand the football off, tripped up as he maybe got a yard to the left side of the offensive line. And Highland gets the run there. I'm going to reach down. Sometimes I use them, folks. Sometimes I don't. But today, I think with the glare, we're going to give the binoculars a go here this afternoon. We'll do Radio Plus roll call coming up here. We'll give some shout-outs to some area fans tuning into the broadcast here this afternoon. And we're going to be doing that throughout the game. Split wideouts both ways here for the Ledgers. The turn, the handoff again, and this handoff is going to go for a couple. Levi Hefner with the carry and crosses the 40-yard line on a gain of a couple. It's third down for the Ledgers. So there's a gain of 4. It's third down and about 3 to go. Again for the Ledgers, knocking on the Omro side of the 50-yard line. Still on their own side of the field at the 40-yard line. Ledgers have won 4 straight again. Omro winless on the season, looking for their first victory. Split backs in the backfield. Here is the handoff, and that one goes to Isaac Highland. Highland gets near the first down stick. See where the officials measure him. Got tripped up along the right side of the defensive line. And they're calling for a measurement here. And tackle by Brady Thompson, a junior 235-pounder. And they'll say first down for the Ledgers. And nice spot there. 4-yard pickup, we'll say, for Highland. Again, ball on the far side of the football field here. There's a short section of some bleachers for the Omro Foxes on that far side. More, of course, on the south end zone here at Ledgers Field. Throwing down the middle, and that one is almost picked off. Number 14, Aiden Meidel, the senior, jumped the route, and it was going down the left side, and almost picked off by the Foxes. Talking to Kyle Krieger before the game today. Brought in several bleachers for this homecoming game today. The idea is to bring 2,000 permanent seats in here on top of the ledge. Cullen King ducks in, hands it off now, and that handoff goes to Hefner. Hefner into Omro territory, 40-yard line, ripped down as he crosses the 36 down near the 35-yard line. Nice gain of 15 plus on the play by Levi Hefner. Give him 17 on that play. Got 9:40 left to play in the first quarter. Got to update our screen coming up here for from the game last night. Got St. Mary Springs, the bottom cell. Omro, the top cell for home and away. Hefner into motion. They'll pitch it out to Isaac Highland. Highland trying to get the corner. He gets tripped up, I should say, and gets a minimal gain on the play for the Foxes. Number 32, Damon Johnston, brings him down again. And Highland will go for about 3 yards on the carry. Thanks to Right Way Home Improvement, sponsoring our opening kickoff. Our programming today presented by your Edward Jones Financial Advisors in Fond du Lac. Dan Sprader, Kathy Taves, Patrick Ellisted, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Ben Berchi, Pam Tellefson, Edward Jones making sense of investing. Little swing out pass to the left-hand side for Levi. He's crossing the 25. He's got a Ledger first down and takes it for nice gain of about 10 on the play. And to the 22-yard line. First completion by Cullen King. Nice little swing out pass there for Levi Hefner. And again, a gain of 10 yards on the play. That's another Ledger's first down. First down means moving the chains. Presented by your Addison Jones Real Estate Company. 923 44-33. Call them and then call the movers. Hand off to Isaac Highland, ripping his way down to about the 15. Nice gain on the play. Good chunk there by the Ledgers, getting close to another Ledgers first down. Again, Ledgers won last week in another afternoon game. This was about a couple miles down the road at the Vikings' home stadium, WLA, on their homecoming game. Split backs out of the veer on the backfield for Cullen King. Puts receiver in motion to the left side of the formation. The turn, the handoff to Isaac Highland. Highland following his blocks, dives across the 10. And that'll be another Ledgers first down. Moving the chains, presented by Addison Jones Real Estate Company. Call Addison Jones, 923-4433. Then call the movers. 6 on that play will give them down to the, they say down to the 10-yard line. First and goal from the 10. Ledgers got Highland and Hefner in the backfield. Cullen King hands it off now. Nope, keeps it himself, I should say. Quarterback keeper out of the option. Pulls it back, King does, and gets down to about the 6, gain of 4, second and goal. Cullen King has got decent speed as well for St. Mary Springs Academy. Ledgers, 269 rushing attempts coming in. He's got 1,500 yards. They've got 1,500 yards. There's the handoff. That one goes left side and gets it down to about the 2, gain of 4 with it. Ledgers on the season have 24 rushing touchdowns compared to just 4 passing touchdowns. Levi Hempner, 89 carries coming in, over 630 yards for the Ledgers. Cullen hands off into the end zone for a touchdown, a 2-yard plunge for Ledgers touchdown. Levi Hempner scores there for Springs, and it's 6-0 early on, with 6:50 left to play in the first quarter on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Good drive by the Ledgers. They go all the way down the field and cash in on a 62-yard drive. Again, 6:50 left in the first quarter. Ledgers special teams unit getting set. Gerding is the holder. Kick is on the way. It is up, and it is good by Cole Rotman, the extra point kicker. Timeout on the field, 30-second break. We'll come back after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Twelve plays, spanning 68 yards, and a 2-yard run by Levi Hempner. That's his 11th rushing touchdown of the season. And the Ledgers jump on first of your Quest Interior scoreboard first. 7-0 here this afternoon. From St. Mary Springs Academy, talking with Greg Hoffman before the game, I said, does the field technically have a name yet? And kind of said no. So early yet, naming rights may be available. Give Greg or Kyle a call and get things dialed in that way, right? Here's a run-up and the kickoff, and it's a shorter kick. It'll be fielded at the 22-yard line, 25 near the 30, 35 crossing 35 up near the 36-yard line. And for the Foxes, number 48, Denver Trelevin, the return man, gives Omro decent field position. And the Ledgers will go on defense for the first time here this afternoon. First time to see the Omro Foxes on offense. And 32-yard line where the football is right now. And from the shotgun formation, Ledger's D on the stop. Cole Henke is the quarterback for the Foxes. He takes it himself along the right side, gets tripped up there. Minimal gain, if anything, on the play. 2nd down and 10. Craig Sessing checking into the broadcast here today. Thank you, Craig. Meg Laborde checking in. John Bird saying hi from Arizona, class of 1960. There you go. Shotgun formation. Handoff. Crossing the 40 up near the 44. Good gain by the Foxes. Carry was to Aiden Meidel, senior. 5'9", $160 there, and there's a gain of 7 on the play. And 3rd and 4-ish for the Foxes. Again, battle in the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference here. Ledgers will wrap up their regular season next week, Friday night, in Rosendale against the Spartans. There's a keeper, again by quarterback and Cole Henke. Henke dives his way forward. He's near a first down. And for the Ledgers, Chuck Keeble bringing him down there. And there's a Omro first down. They will move the sticks and keep going here on the drive. Pick up a 3 on the play. Omro, a team that averages about 7 points a game. A far superior rushing team than passing team. We'll see him keep it on the ground a lot here this afternoon. From the shotgun formation, splits backs will split him in the backfield. Looking, here's a pass coming the other way, and that is hauled in by the Foxes. And Henke got the pass from Meidel. And that will get things set up here for a 20-plus yard gain. Well, 25 yards or so on the pass completion. That went from Meidel to Henke. And maybe something Omro put in this week against the Ledgers. Maybe you saw a weak spot of the defense there. Henke will survey the defense. Got a couple of backs splitting him. And there's another handoff. And this time he squeaks through and gets a positive gain. That's Meidel again for the Foxes. Gain of a couple. Keeble on the stop for St. Mary's Springs. Gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. Henke on the season, 8 of 42. He's got a throwing touchdown, but he's also the leading rusher, again, for the Foxes. Dual threat quarterback here for Omro. Henke looks to pass, and that's a quick pass out to the flats there and covered up there by the Ledgers. James Bowe and Lucas Ramaker.
Pass is complete.
And pass goes for just a couple. And 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 5.
Again, we are floating our way through the first quarter of play. 7-0 Springs on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Dan and Jake Hebel are watching. They say go Springs. Kevin Risto watching the broadcast as well. Thank you so much here this afternoon. Design, quarterback keeper the whole way. Ledger sniff it out. Highland in the backfield quickly. Blank in the backfield quickly as well. And they lost a yard on the play. It's going to be 4th down for the Foxes. Ledger's doing a nice job defensively on that play. week of the regular season, second to last week wrapping up here. Fondy got beat last night pretty bad, 47-7 at home against Appleton North. Fondy's got to win next week at Oshkosh West to get into the playoffs. Double wide, slot to the right side for the Foxes. Design quarterback keeper. And did he get it? He'll be close. Again, the Foxes hanky on the quarterback keeper to the right side. I think he got it to about the 21. And it will be a first down. No, turnover on downs will point the Ledgers away. He was very close. Surprised they didn't even draw for a measurement there, but nonetheless, they point the other direction. Ledgers take over. But a promising drive for the Foxes. They had some ball movement. They had some nice positive plays down the field. See what the Ledgers can do here. First and 10 at 2:08 left to play in the first quarter of action. Springs, Cullen King rolling now, pitching. He's got running back for the Ledgers coming up the near sidelines, crossing midfield, 40-yard line, 30-yard line. James Bowe is going to go to the house. Touchdown, Springs. And a 79-yard running back scamper. Bowe goes 79 yards to the house, and it is 13-0 in favor of Springs on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. King was going down, had the pitch, just flipped it to Bowe. Bowe turned his jets on, went up the field to this near side, took it to the house. Again, the extra point kicker is Cole Rotman. Brendan Gierdig set to hold. Kick is away. It is up, and it is good. And it's 14-0 Springs on your Quest Interior scoreboard. One play, 79 yards. Back after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Make an impact within your community with Marian University's Bachelor of Social Work program. Experience direct client contact from your very first course, taught by faculty with years of field experience. Apply to Marian University today. Explore the mind and expand yours. With Marian University's Psychology Bachelor's program, experience exciting classes, professional conferences, field placements, and a 93% job placement rate. Apply to Marian University today.
Ledger's 26th rushing touchdown of the season for Springs. That's a good run by James Bowe. Ledgers rattle off, again, one play, goes 79 yards, and 1:53 left to play here in the first quarter of action. Again, thanks for being along this afternoon. St. Mary Springs Academy, it's the Ledgers homecoming today. A lot of activities going on. A lot of good stuff happening here with the brand new field and brand new complex. And here's the run-up and the kick, end-over-end kick, backing up to the 11-yard line, to the 20, 25, and gets ripped down as he crosses the 25 up near the 27-yard line. And here we go with Omro's next offensive possession. They had a turnover on downs the first time they held the football. Had some positive plays there, but Ledgers D held. Omro trying to snap. Losing streak on the season. St. Mary Springs Academy got beat by Omro last year, 24-12. That was in the spring. When I say last year, I mean, mere months ago. Receiver put in motion near side, and the handoff going to go to the left-hand side. Springs D there to bring him down, but the handoff was to Fox's number 42. Denver Traylevin on the carry there. Previous to that, the Ledgers rattled off 4 consecutive wins against the Foxes, but again, Springs a little down in the spring, and Omro had a chance to knock him off. Quarterback keeper to the right side, Ledgers Ramaker rides him down there, gets near the first down stick. I think that's going to be third down, yeah. And we'll say third down and less than 1 to go after a pickup of about 7 on the play. Omro, again, getting up to the line of scrimmage. Ledger's homecoming again here today. Double backs in the backfield, double wideouts again for Omro. Design quarterback keeper to the Ledger's hold. I'm not sure. It looks like the official will move up the ball, and he will for a first down. Yeah, official moves it up for the forward momentum there and moves the sticks for a first down. Ledger's D had a nice opportunity to stop him after the first push, but Fox's quarterback, Cole Henke, continues to keep moving on a gain of a couple. And that will be the end of the first quarter of play. Springs leads 14-0 at the end of 1 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Back after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Call us when you need a company you can trust.
You hear it all the time, but what does it mean? This is Danny and Heather at AirTech Heating, and for our company, it means we do right by our customers and provide them quality service for superior home comfort.
It means our prices are competitive and fair. It means that we stand behind our work. It means doing whatever it takes.
To whom you trust your family's safety and comfort does matter. Call the team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742 when you need a company you can trust.
Back here on Top the Ledge, Ledger's homecoming day today. This is Radio Plus Video Sports. Taking a peek at the Wisconsin Flyway Conference. It's going to be interesting getting down the stretch. Let's kind of break this thing down for you. Mayville battles Campbellsport for what's going to turn out to be the outright conference championship. That is on the way Friday night. And that'll be a great game. That game is in Campbellsport. Mayville 5-0 in the Wisconsin Flyway. Campbellsport 5-1. Campbellsport's only Flyway loss was to Springs. So if Campbellsport can knock off Mayville and Springs can win out, there'd be, a log jam on top of the Wisconsin Flyway Conference to end the season. And here's a design quarterback keeper again for the Foxes. Good play design, good blocking up front for Cole Henke, right side. Scampers his way for about 6 or 7. Another intriguing matchup in the Flyway will be on Friday night. Lemira takes on Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Both of those two teams are 3-3 in conference. Winner goes to the playoffs, and the loser most likely goes home. Got to have, they say, gain of 5, by the way. They say you have to have at least, in the majority of circumstances, sometimes things will happen where you'll get a under 500 team based on numbers get into the playoffs. Probably not going to be the case this year. And there's the pitch out to the left-hand side for the Foxes. Ledger's D sniffs it out to Meidel. And Hefner over there to bring him down, along with a host of other blue shirts. Lost about a half yard, third down for Omro. So some playoff implications, some conference championship implications coming up on Friday night. And same goes for Fondy. Fondy and the Fox Valley Association, they lost to Appleton North last night in pretty dominating fashion, 47-7. Slot to the right side, and here's a pass. Looking downfield. That is broken up, incomplete. Officials will look at it. Did he haul it in? I'm not sure. Officials will discuss now. And they say incomplete. And that was by James Bowe, who had coverage on this near side. Pass was intended for Braden Langberg, one of the wideouts, senior wideout, and it's going to bring up a stop on the field here. 4th down. Yeah, Fondy takes on Oshkosh West at Titan Stadium on Friday night at 7 o'clock. Fondy's got to win to get in. Oshkosh West also has to win to get in. So winner goes in, loser goes home. That's coming up on Friday night. You can watch that game at our website as well. And here's the kick. It's a low-lying punt. Pretty good punt, and it'll back up to the 20-yard line. 25 to the 30-yard line. 35, he's got a block to the 45 to midfield. And finally knocked out of bounds. Springs returner is Brendan Gertig. Gertig into Omro territory. Ledgers on offense. They have a pretty good start to this drive at the 10-16 mark. Left to play here in the half. Ledgers at 5-2 overall. Their losses this season been to Lake Country Lutheran 45-0 in week 1. They beat Darlington, then fell to Mayville 35-28. Splitbacks in the backfield. King turns, hands. Hempner's got real estate. He's gone. There's a flag down, though. He's going to go to the end zone. There's a flag down. This one might be coming back. Looks to be in the area of a hold. If it stands, it'd be 49 yards. But the flag flew right there. Holding call, bring it back.
Initially, it is called a holding against the Ledgers.
Ledgers won their 3rd consecutive state championship. If you go all the way back, what turns out to be about a year and a half ago or so, 2 years ago. 9th finals appearance at that time for them. They have won 9 WIAA state championships. That does not count the ones in the private league WISA before that, before WISA dissolved back in about 2000 or so. You know, back to the Flyweight Conference, you talk about some good matchups. Back in the mid to late 90s, you had a good matchup. You had some solid running attacks between Lemira, between Mayville, Campbellsport. Good to see Campbellsport back in the Flyweight Conference. And the handoff for the Ledgers, getting back to past the original line of scrimmage. Nate Miller on the carry. And Miller brings it for about 12. 2nd down and 8. But, yeah, back in the mid to late 90s, you had those powerful teams that would ground and pound, baby, every week. Between those schools. They'll renew the rivalry coming up on Friday night. Cullen King looks to pass, and that is hauled in by the Ledgers. James Bowe, split end popped out. Nice pattern. Hauled it in from the 47 down near about the 32 on a gain of 15. 15 yards to Bowe from King. We'll total up some of the offensive statistics for you for the Ledgers coming up here at the half. Part of the Holiday Automotive Holiday Halftime Interview and Halftime Highlights Interview. A question for you from Taco Bell also to win. King hands off, and Highland got knocked down after about a 1-yard gain, maybe 2 on the play. Mayville, Campbellsport, Springs, Lemira, WLA, Laconia, Omro, North Fond du Lac. They go top to bottom in the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference. Ledgers traveling toward the south end zone. Here on top of the ledge with a 14-0 lead, looking to add on. Split backs to the backfield for King. Flags fly. They'll stop play and do it over. Somebody jumped up front, in case you just joined us. Ledgers scored on a 12-play, 68-yard drive. 6:50 left to play in the first quarter, made it 7-0 Springs. Ledgers then scored on one play, 79 yards for St. Mary Springs. James Bowe took it to the house, and we have a 14-0 score again here in the second quarter of action. Receivers both ways here for the blue shirts, traveling toward the left end of your screen. And Cullen King, a little delayed handoff. He's got Highland. Highland to the 20-yard line, gets tripped up, and he got a first down. And there's a nice play. About 14 for the Ledgers running back, and he'll take a blow on the sidelines. Bone comes in for him, brings in the play for Cullen King. 7:45 left to play here in the first half. Omro trailing Springs again on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. 14-0. King's got a slot to the left-hand side, and he goes to Highland. To the left-hand side, Highland to the end zone. Touchdown, Springs. Highland with a 21-yard run, and the Ledger's up now 21-0 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. That's the Ledger's 27th rushing touchdown of the season, and that is another touchdown for Isaac Highland, who hasn't seen a lot of offensive action yet this season, but he gets one in there. And this drive goes 5 plays, goes 49 yards, and a 21-yard run by Highland. 7:28 left to play. Stop of action here. And they're talking to Bob Highland right now. And looks to be like a potential equipment malfunction as the normal kicker Cole Rotman comes out. Here's a kick. It's up. The extra point is away, and that's good by Jonathan Korb. And Korb's kick went in, but there's a flag down now. Flag is on the field. We got to do this thing over again. Or is it enforced on the kickoff? We'll see. 21-0 is your score right now. And the extra point is good. And there's going to be a roughing the kicker call enforced on the kickoff. Take a break, 30-second break back after this on Radio.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Welcome back to St. Mary Springs versus Omro football in the Flyaway Conference on RadioPlusInfo.com. Penalty is on the Foxes. So Springs moving it up, and they're actually going to kick off in Omro territory at the 45-yard line. 7:28 left to play in the first half. Springs, a 5-play, 49-yard drive. A 21-yard run by Highland caps off that drive for the Ledgers on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Franklin, Kimberly, Sun Prairie, Muskego, Mukwonago, the top teams in the state. In Division 1, the latest poll by WithSports.net. And here's the kick. This is going to be a touchback the whole way. And bounces in the south end zone. Waunakee, Homestead, DeForest, Menominee, Brookfield, East top 5 teams in Division 2. Greendale, Luxembourg, Casco, Union Grove, Whitefish Bay, Plymouth, the top teams in Division 3. Catholic, Memorial, Ellsworth, Edgewood, Kohler, Sheboygan, Lutheran, Christian, Northwestern, the top teams in Division 4. Division 5, Lake Country, Lutheran, Amherst, Cumberland, Aquinas, Broadhead, Judah. Division 6, Eau Claire, Regis, Colby, Kenosha, St. Joe's, Coleman, and the Marquezan Hornets. In Division 6, they're Number 5, Division 7, Reedsville, Hurley, Highland, Pacelli, and Edgar. And there's a nice run. Gets it to about the 30-yard line, a little bit shy of that. Oakfield Oaks having a nice season in 8-man football. Oakfield playing today. Ledger's unranked. Gain of 9. Second down. And 1. Split backs in the backfield for the Foxes. Quarterback keeper slips through the A-gap, and Ledgers pummel him down. Levi Hempner coming all the way through. On Cole Hankey. And there's a good power move. He does get the first down, though, after the forward momentum on a gain of, give him a couple on the play. Again, 6:20 and counting, left to play in the first half. Email address, nick@radioplusinfo.com. That's NICK at radioplusinfo.com. Again, thanks Craig Sessing checking into the broadcast. Megan Laborde, thank you so much. Warren Jans checking in on the Ledgers homecoming also. Left side, Ledgers D. Making a stop after a couple yards on the carry, about a gain of 4. Gets it to the 34-yard line.
34-yard line. Second down.
At 5:40 left to play here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, your Holiday Automotive highlights. Again, presented by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. You give you some highlights on first half. Recap some of the scoring for you. Single backfield slot to the right side. And Hankey again with the carry. And Hankey being brought down by Highland. Also Schrouth was in there for the Ledgers. There's a gain of maybe 1. Third down and 5 for the Foxes. Special thanks to our video crew. Cody Barnes is our video switcher and producer. Frank Hessel is running one camera. Kerry Longree is running the other camera. Kerry had a wedding last night. He didn't get married, but he was DJing a wedding last night. A late night for him, making the trip here to the Ledge. Thank you so much. Fumble on the play. Hankey's going to dive back on top of it. It's going to be 4th down for the Foxes. And the Ledger's special teams return unit comes on the field. Cullen King and Braden Gierdig back deep to receive, James Bowe and Gierdig back deep to receive the kick. Fox is looking to punt here as time continues to tick away. 21-0. Ledgers with the lead, scoring all their touchdowns on the ground. And here's the kick, and it's a decent punt. It'll back up Bone, I should say. Bone's going to take it to the 40, 45 midfield, down to the 45, 40, 30-yard line. He's going to beat him, tiptoeing the sidelines. Touchdown, Ledgers. A punt return by James Bone for a touchdown. No flags down. The Ledgers jump up now 27-0 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Trying to get the return yardage there. Probably about 70 yards or so on the return. Ledgers score. Again, 27-0. Here comes point after touchdown. Kick by Rotman is on the way, and that is good. And Ledgers 28-0 on a 70-yard punt return for a touchdown by Bone. 3:43 left to play in the first half. Ledgers leading on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Take a 30-second break. Back after this.
The road working towards financial security can be long. It seems like there are many paths you can take, and not all of them are clearly marked. LedgeVest Financial is here to help guide you on your financial pathway. Our team gets to know you before tailoring a plan to meet your exact needs. LedgeVest Financial, proudly serving Fond du Lac with over 50 years of combined financial industry experience. Go to ledgevestfinancial.com or call 920-581-5700.
Ledgers with a 70-plus punt return for a touchdown, and they lead 28-0 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard here this afternoon. RadioPlusInfo.com. Again, thanks for being along here this afternoon. Got a bunch of people checking into the broadcast here tonight. Reminder that you can check in as well at Nick at RadioPlusInfo.com. N-I-C-K, again at RadioPlusInfo.com. Ledger's homecoming here this afternoon. Here comes the run-up and the kick, and it'll be at the 15 to the 20-yard line, 25, 30-yard line. Springs there to bring him down. Good tackle by the Ledgers, number 54 in Tom Kaufman. And also number 45, Noah Mull, to bring him down too. Brewers playing this afternoon. Got a 2-1 win. Crew did yesterday. National League Division Series over the Braves. They play at 4:07 this afternoon. The Brewers do Game 2. The National League Division Series. The other National League game taking place tonight. After the Crew, the Dodgers, who fell to the Giants last night 4-0. Here's another handoff, and this handoff across the 35-yard line. For the Foxes, Denver Trelevin on the carry. And gain of about 6, second down and 4, a long 4 for the Foxes. Ledgers have won, again, 9 state titles, won Division 5, 2009, also 2018 and 19, Division 2006, or 2019, won Division 6, I should say. Also won Division 6 in 2002, 11, 12, 14, 15, and 17. There's a run on the ground by the Foxes. And again, quarterback keeper got him for a couple there. Third down and about 2. Springs, a team averaging about 28 a game. Over 1,500 rushing yards coming in to the football game this afternoon. Again, they're going to run from shotgun formation. Henke with split backs behind him in the backfield. Slot to the left-hand side. And there's another handoff for the Foxes near the stick. Trelevin got the carry for Omro. And they will call for a Foxes first down with under 2 to play here in the first half. They say Bielo brought him down after a 2-yard pickup, 1st and 10 by the Foxes. Ledger's number 62 checks in, and that's Luke Schwartz. Receivers both ways for the Foxes, moving toward the north end zone here at the ledge, and they're going to air it out. Look downfield. That is hauled in. Great reception by Brendan Langberg. There is a penalty flag that is down, and the officials are going to chat about it here. Crossing to the 29-yard line. About a 26-yard pickup down the field. And the penalty will be declined by the Foxes, and they're going to bring it again to the 29-yard line with 1:22 left to play. The first completion, I believe, by the Foxes, second completion, but the longest completion of the day by Omro. And here's Henke rolling to the right side. Henke is going to throw again downfield. That's incomplete. Intended for the Foxes. Bryce Crowley, junior wideout, brings up second down for the Foxes. 57 seconds left to play here in the first half. Coming up, your Holiday Automotive halftime segment. Again, presented by Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. A beautiful day here. Looking for a high today near almost 80. Unheard of for this October, almost middle of October day. Could have the same weather deal for tomorrow. Henke got tied up in the backfield. He's going to rip it around the left-hand side. Ledgers sniff it out. Looked like a botched play at the beginning there, and it's going to lose a yard. Third down for the Foxes. Homecoming court's going to be on the field coming up at halftime. We'll go inside the numbers presented by Ledge Vest Financial. Let them guide you on your financial pathway. Contact Ledge Vest Financial at ledgevestfinancial.com, 581-5700. Ledge Vest Financial. Pass incomplete there. And it is fourth down for the Foxes. See what they do here. It looks like they're going to go. Offensive unit still on the field. Ball is spotted. Yeah, that'd be a long field goal. That'd be about a 46-yard field goal. 20 seconds left to play. Are they going to try? They are going to try a field goal. I stand corrected. Timeout taken on the field by the Omro Foxes. Back after this, we'll take it with them on RadioPlusInfo.com.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 Cents for the Future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com. All right, we are back to St. Mary Springs Academy. We are set to try about a 46-yard field goal for the Foxes. The holder is Cole Henke. And the kicker is Damon Johnston. Trying to put Omro on the scoreboard. Give him 20 seconds left to go here in the half. A 46-yard field goal. Snap is clean. Johnston's kick is away. It is up, and it is no good. Bounced just shy and short of the goalpost. Good try. Good effort. And Johnston has got a pretty nice leg. Ledgers lead again, 26-0. 30-second break, a quick 30. Back after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops, and buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
High school football on RadioPlusInfo.com, presented by your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Stan Sprader, Kathy Taves, Patrick Ellisted, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Ben Berchi, Pam Tellefson. Edward Jones making sense of investing. Cullen King's got backs in the backfield. He's going to throw to this near side, and here's a pass and then a dump handoff. Good play design by the Ledgers. Passed it to Josiah Mowell, who will hand it off to Nate Miller. And Miller with the carry up to the 33-yard line. 9 seconds left to play. Mowell split out along with Sam Baker, and that's the end of the half. Ledgers lead on your Quest Interiors scoreboard during the homecoming half, 28-0. A brief timeout. We're coming back with more after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you to fix it right and deliver excellent customer care. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more. Plus conveniences like drive-through reception and estimating bays. Holiday's Collision and Glass Center, now open on Industrial Drive in Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch. Mmm.
Participate in our SCRIPT program to earn rebates that offset your tuition and help fund the operational costs of SMSA. Purchase gift cards for face value and use them when you shop. There are hundreds to choose from. Here's a sample.
Dining out, groceries, flooring, fast food, pizza, school uniforms, clothing, gas, and so much more.
Condex Corporation in Lemira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lemira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
And we are back here today. RadioPlusInfo.com. This is high school football on our video platform. Again, thank you so much. Kevin Risto checking in. Warren Jans checking in. Randall Redmond checking into the broadcast here tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. Ledger's homecoming, and again, they lead 28-0. This is your Holiday Automotive halftime highlights presented by Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. All right, For St. Mary Springs Academy, let's recap the scoring for you. A 12-play, 68-yard drive, 6:50 left to play in the first quarter. It was a 2-yard run by Hefner, made it 7-0 Springs. Then a great run on a punt return. We'll get to that in a moment, but one play, 79 yards, made it 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. 14-0 Springs, a James Bowe run for the Ledgers. Then a 21-yard run by Isaac Highland on a 5-play drive, capping 49 yards. 7:28 left to play in the second quarter, made it 21-0 Springs. Then it was the punt return, a 70-plus yard punt return by Bowe. 3:43 left to play in the half, 28-0 Springs. For the Ledgers, 207 yards of offense, a touchdown for Bowe on the ground, a punt return touchdown for him as well. Great half by him. Isaac Highland, 65 yards and a touch, and then Levi Hefner, 23 yards and a touch as well. Those are your Inside the Numbers, presented by Ledge Vest Financial. Let them guide you on your financial pathway. Contact Ledge Vest Financial today. LedgeVestFinancial.com, 581-5700. Those are your halftime highlights, presented by Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. A timeout with the teams. Back to the Ledge after this.
Condex Corporation in Lomira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lomira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at IntegritySaw.com. That's IntegritySaw.com.
Hey guys, I just had to tell you about the new credit cards my friends and I got from Fond du Lac Credit Union. Julie is building her credit, so she got the secured card. Mike was looking for a low rate, no annual fee card, so he went for the classic card. And you know me, I love adventure. So I went for the You Choose Rewards card. Every dollar I spend gives me points I can redeem for merchandise, travel, gift cards, and more. Fond du Lac Credit Union has a low rate credit card for every lifestyle. Which one's right for you?
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Doyle Kelly Dental, the name this area is trusted to bring smiles for over 50 years. Dr. Kathy Doyle and Dr. Aaron Cole continue this exceptional care with staff who go the extra mile to make sure you're comfortable throughout your entire appointment.
Hello, this is Dr. Aaron Cole. I'm excited to be working in my hometown alongside Dr. Kathy and the team at Doyle Kelly Dental. I will continue making your smile my first priority. I'm in the office 5 days a week and serving you until 7 p.m. on Mondays. I'm accepting patients now at FondDuLacSmiles.com.
It's news reporter Pepperoni with the latest. We've discovered people all over Fond du Lac downloading the new app to satisfy their appetite. It's the Bob's Pizza app, making it easier than ever to order Bob's Pizza. Got an appetite for pizza? Get the Bob's Pizza app or order online now at bobspizzafdl.com. This is Pepperoni reporting.
Legendary Pizza, Bob's Pizza. For delivery, pickup, and take and bake, log on to bobspizzafdl.com. That's bobspizzafdl.com.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you to fix it right and deliver excellent customer care. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more. Plus conveniences like drive-through reception and estimating bays. Holiday's Collision and Glass Center, now open on Industrial Drive in Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
All right, we are back at St. Mary Springs Academy. Your halftime score on the Quest Interiors scoreboard, 28-0 in favor of St. Mary Springs Academy. Again, over 200 offensive yards for the Ledgers in the first half. Reminder, you can start your brand new career today with BakerCheese.com. Find out how you can apply today. Thanks to Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Call Anderson Jones at 923-4433. Then call the movers. All right, your Taco Bell trivia. First correct answer to the email, nick@radioplusinfo.com. Get some free Taco Bell. Again, nick@radioplusinfo.com here this afternoon. Taco Bell. Fond du Lac is everything you crave, from tacos and burritos to combos. Customize your order now and skip the line inside. Need to know how many championships have the Ledgers won as a member of the WIAA? Again, how many state championships have the Ledgers won as a member of the WIAA? Nick@radioplusinfo.com. Not counting WISA, just the WIAA. Nick@radioplusinfo.com. NICK@radioplusinfo.com. How many overall state championships as a member of the WIAA have the Ledgers won? Need that answer to our trivia question here today. All right, a short, brief break, and we'll come back with part of the Holiday Automotive Halftime Highlight Show next on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
The road working towards financial security can be long. It seems like there are many paths you can take, and not all of them are clearly marked. LedgeVest Financial is here to help guide you on your financial pathway. Our team gets to know you before tailoring a plan to meet your exact needs. LedgeVest Financial, proudly serving Fond du Lac with over 50 years of combined financial industry experience. Go to ledgevestfinancial.com or call 920-581-5700.
Are you ready? Let's hit play. Remember being spontaneous? Let's do that. Get-togethers are back. Let's have lots of those. Still working in your PJs? No judgments here. Let's live for every moment. Let's embrace our health and wellness. And together, let's live well. Advocate Aurora Health.
Call us when you need a company you can trust.
You hear it all the time, but what does it mean? This is Danny and Heather at AirTech Heating, and for our company, it means we do right by our customers and provide them quality service for superior home comfort.
It means our prices are competitive and fair. It means that we stand behind our work. It means doing whatever it takes.
To whom you trust, your family's safety and comfort does matter. Call the team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742 when you need a company you can trust.
Congratulations to our halftime winner, Jean Schneider. Jean wins some Taco Bell. She was the first correct guess in, and she guessed it correctly. Ledgers have won 9 WIAA state championships. Again, they won the Division 5 title in 2009 and 2018. They won Division 6 2002, 11, 12, 14, 15, 17, and 19. They finished runner-up in Division 6 2003, 5, and 10. And, of course, they won the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference back several years running for that conference championship. Congratulations again to our winner here today, and that is Jean Schneider. we'll be getting in touch with you to claim your Taco Bell prize. Gene, thank you so much. Let's take a peek at some college football scores. Oklahoma is trailing to number 21 Texas 41-30. Ohio State blasting Maryland 56-17. Michigan State over Rutgers right now in the fourth 28-13. Ole Miss is beating Arkansas 45-38. Florida over Vanderbilt in the fourth 42-0. Of course, the Badgers will play coming up later on this afternoon. They'll be kicking off against Illinois, and that is at about 2:30. Yeah, 2:30 this afternoon. Badgers off to their worst start since 1990. Badgers unranked right now in the country. So there you have it. All right, a final halftime intermission break, and we'll come back with the second half after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Winnebago, Winnebago.
Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
Again, taking a peek at the Ledge Vest Financial inside the numbers at 581-5700, ledgevestfinancial.com. Ledgers with over 200 yards on offense here this afternoon. You add some special teams return yardage on top of that deal, and the Ledgers are having a very nice football game here this afternoon. And pretty clean penalty-wise, just running into the kicker penalty for Omro, holding penalty that brought back a touchdown again for Springs. 79 yards by James Bowe and a touchdown. Isaac Highland, 65 yards and a touchdown. And Levi Hefner with 23 yards and a touchdown here this afternoon also. Thank you to Bristol Morgan Bank, Taco Bell, BCI Burke, Marian University, New Medical Center, Rademan Stone, Baker Cheese, Hoppers, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Everson and Gibbs, Bob's Pizza, AirTech, WLA Musa Sheet Metal, Anderson Jones Real Estate Company, Quest Interiors, Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement, Springs, Scotty's Auto Works, Integrity Saw and Tool, Pioneer Pit Stop, Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch, Camera Casino, Holiday Automotive, Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry, Bowe Chiropractic, along with Silica, the Fond du Lac Credit Union, Moraine Park Technical College, Edward Jones, Ledge Vest Financial, and Fondy Family Dental, all sponsors of our games here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Ledger's got the opening kickoff. They will kick off to start the second half here today. Do want to take a moment to pass this along here this afternoon. I'd like to take a moment to recognize a Springs family member and coach who passed away last Sunday. Greg Bowe coached his sons Charlie and Mitch, both Springs alumni here. And he had an opportunity to coach the Springs freshman girls team for many, many years. On behalf of everybody at St. Mary Springs and the Radio Plus family, I'd like to thank him for his dedication and commitment to the baseball and basketball communities. His contributions, both on and off the field and court, will always be remembered. Thank you, Coach Bowe. Rest in peace. His service today, visitation going on right now. His funeral service is taking place this afternoon at Euchre Witt at 3 o'clock. Our thoughts and prayers and hugs and condolences to the way of the Greg Bowe family. Again, Nikki and Mitch and Charlie Bowe Again, wife Maureen, the entire family, again, heavy hearts here this afternoon. Passed away this past Sunday. To observe that and take a moment here to recognize that here. They're also making an announcement here, I believe, on the ledge for that, too. Omro Foxes have the football, and they start at about the 12-yard line. Foxes on offense. And there's a handoff. Ledger's Schrouth there to clean it up, but the first guy to him was Blank, I believe. And run was Trey 11. He'll get 2-yard loss on the play. Caden Blank, again, the first guy to him to knock him down. Gene Schneider was our winner of our halftime trivia. Again, the Ledger's winning 9 WIAA state championships. You combine that with some in WISA, and they've got several gold balls in the case here at the Ledge. Again, kind of a pricey day here at St. Mary's Springs as they're doing the homecoming activities here. And there's a pass to the left side. And a good open field tackle by the Ledgers. Number 89, Josiah Mao, defensive back. Spending some cash to rent the bleachers. All this is rented today. The bleachers, the porta potties, tent. Running some nice concession stands out of the tent. Doing a nice job over there. Was some nice variety of stuff over there. Some desserts making their appearance as well. Got an opportunity to walk on the field earlier. An artificial turf, of course. Beautiful here at St. Mary's Springs. Quarterback keeper to the left side of the offense for Cole Hankey. And didn't get much. Maybe a gain of 3 on the play, 4th down and long. The Ledgers are going to send the punt and return team back on the field. But they are not going to be playing their playoff games here at Springs. They'll be playing those at Fruithiat. They do have some home games. Hoping to get things all set. And here's the kick. And that's an off-kilter kick. And that will be great field position for Springs. It'll be downed at the 32-yard line or so. Ledger's offense comes back on the field with a new set of sticks. But the plan, of course, is to play Ledger's games here. Not a lot of grass to participate in practices for teams. So like the 5th and 6th grade team, 7th grade team, they'll all practice here. Freshman JV, and they got a lot of room to work on stuff and work through practices here. Split back veer for the Ledgers. Hempner into motion. They'll pitch it to Highland. Trying to get to the 35. Highland spinning his way and gets knocked down. There's a flag, and there's a late hit out of bounds by Omro. Personal foul coming up here. And that'll push the football up for the Ledgers. There was a gain of about 3 on the play for Springs, and they'll march this thing up with the personal foul penalty. They set up some scaffolding for us to put the cameras on here. We are in the press box up above. But nice press box. Roomy. Got up and down both levels here. Brought them some bleachers in for the Omro side of things on the far side of the field. Track surrounding it, of course, here at St. Mary's Springs. 1st and 10 after a 15-yard pickup on personal foul penalty. Tack that on top of the run. Split backs for the Ledgers. Cullen King stares the defense down, puts a receiver in motion near side. And here's King. Will pitch to Highland. Highland trying to get to the 10. He's to the 5. He's spinning his way out of bounds. And he'll be 1st and goal for Springs. 12-yard pickup. That will move the sticks. And another Anderson Jones real estate 1st down. Anderson Jones, give them a call first. 923 44-33. Then call the movers with Anderson Jones Real Estate Company, Fond du Lac. 9:32 left to play in the third quarter. And the Ledgers have a 1st and 10, first and goal from inside the 10-yard line. Cullen King play fake, throwing right side. That's tipped, but hauled in for a touchdown. Lucas Ramaker. He will get a Ledgers 4-yard touchdown reception. And the Ledgers will take advantage of a 15-yard penalty. And the Ledgers score, and that's the Ledgers' 5th passing touchdown of the season. 5th touchdown for Cullen King. And the extra point. Snap is clean, kick is away. It is up and right through the uprights and good. Back after this 1-minute timeout. A minute back after this. RadioPlusInfo.com.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part? No reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
Is the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell a taco or a sandwich?
It's the fold that makes the taco.
If you don't have a tortilla, you don't have a taco.
Bit of a bread burn there. Good one.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side are you on?
The new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell.
Back here at St. Mary Springs Academy, the Ledgers score on a 3-play, 33-yard drive set up by some good field position and a 15-yard penalty, a personal foul penalty. There's a flag. Somebody jumped early on the kickoff. And they're going to back this thing up here. Ledgers, 9:15 left to play in the third quarter. Get on their homecoming here today. Omro, a team that is very young, graduated about, 11 seniors from a season ago. They've got a couple of seniors on the team so far. Their JV team is playing very, very well. Look for Omro to bounce back next season. There's the kickoff again, taken 35 up to the 40-yard line, to the 45. And there's a nice run by Bryce Crowley. Return man. Somebody's got to win next week. Omro takes on North Fond du Lac at Omro. The Ledgers on the road at Laconia in Rosendale next week. Have a running clock situation here with St. Mary Springs leading on that 35-point differential margin. And the Foxes got a couple of wideouts, slot to the left-hand side, and they fake the handoff. Quarterback keeper by Hankey. Hankey will get a couple of yards on the play. Yeah, big battle in the Flyweight Conference next week, Friday night. And you take a look at the standings right now. Campbell Sport behind Mayville in the Wisconsin Flyway. Mayville at 6-0. The Cardinals having a very nice season. Cougars game back at 5-1. Those two teams will meet in Campbell Sport. And if Mayville can knock them off on the road, they would be outright conference champions in the Wisconsin Flyway. Other big game on Friday of next week is WLA and Lamira. And that game is going to be for a playoff spot. Both of those two teams are 500 in conference play. And winner going to the playoffs, loser most likely going home. The game is played in Fond du Lac on Bago's home turf. That's a 7 o'clock start also. Have coverage next week for Springs in Rosendale and Fondy at Oshkosh West. Ledger's in there right away to wrap up. No, there's the handoff, or there's the quarterback keeper by Hankey. Hankey's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. Cole Hankey faked everybody out, including myself. Hankey kept it himself and took it to the end zone, and it's a 35-6 game. Hankey with a nice scamper. 7:03 left to play in the third quarter. Extra point is going to be attempted by Damon Johnston. Snap is clean. Swing of the right leg. It's up, and it is good. 35-7 in favor of the Ledgers on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Back after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Protect and serve. This top-ranked bachelor's program in criminal justice at Marian University is taught by professors who are practicing experts. Small class sizes are focused on you. Apply to Marian University today. Studying life can positively change yours. Go beyond textbooks with the Marian University Bachelor of Science in Biology program. Hands-on experiences with knowledgeable professors, many career options. Apply to Marian University today.
Couple of plays. It will span 67 yards, and Omro gets to the house for a touchdown on a quarterback keeper by Cole Hankey. And Ledgers lead 35-7. Quest Interiors scoreboard. One of the longer plays that the Ledgers have given up in recent weeks. Ledgers beat WLA by this margin last week, 35-7. Beat North Fond du Lac 76-0. A couple weeks ago, beat Campbellsport. That was a key win for the Ledgers. 7-0 there. That was at Fruth. Lamira and Darlington, their wins at a 5-2 mark this season. Taken by the Ledgers. 30-yard line, 35, up near the 40-yard line. Midfield, he had one man to beat and got him down. That was returned by Luke Schwartz. He's sophomore for the Ledgers. Again, makes his way to Omro territory. Ledgers will start in Omro territory. And another offensive possession coming up here for Springs. Ledgers field right now, and there is the Ledgers' Max Bowe, who's in there now at quarterback for Springs. And he lost a couple yards on the play. 2nd and 12. Again, Bowe is in there for the Ledgers at quarterback, trying to get different guys some touches here. Highland is still in there. And Giertig is in there now also. Giertig. And he will get a couple of yards on the carry. All spotted at the 47-yard line. 3rd down and about 7. And here's the pass. Looking left side downfield, intended for Mao, and that's incomplete. Bringing up 4th down for Springs. Stops the clock at 5:44. Left to play in the third quarter of action. Looks like the Ledgers will change some personnel around here. Ledgers are going to punt here. And we've got Nate Miller back deep to kick the football. And Hempner will come in late. Here's a snap. Clean snap. Kick is away. And Omro will call for a fair catch at the 11. Take it in. Flag is down on the field now. Flag down against Omro. That will be a hold. Half the distance to it. That'll push it back. Reminder that our coverage here today presented by Fondy Family Dental. Fondy Family Dental, a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. Seeing all ages of patients in a happy and honest setting. Schedule an appointment today with Fondy Family Dental. Going to push this thing back here. Again, got 5:36 left to play in the third quarter. Ledgers in the comfortable lead here today. Email address is nick@radioplusinfo.com, NICK@radioplusinfo.com. Hopefully enjoying the broadcast here this afternoon. Omro pinned back deep in their own territory. And Henke looking at commands now, puts a receiver in motion this near side. And Henke fumble on the play, and the Ledgers are going to pounce back on top of it. Ledger football. Ledgers Hempner jump back on top of the football. Ledgers now with great field position, so they'll bring the offense back on the field. So after a punt, Omro turns football over. And the Ledgers coming back out. Again, up 35-7. Coming up as part of the Anders Auto Parts postgame show, again, we'll go inside the numbers presented by LedgeVest Financial. Get to your BC Burke play of the game, Marion University player of the game, and we'll preview our next game broadcast. Getting chased down from behind is Jonathan Korb. And minimal gain on the play. Second and goal to go. Ledgers are standing in great field position. And there's the handoff to Korb. Korb will tiptoe his way inside there off right side gap and gets covered up again inside the 3 now. Third down and goal to go for Springs. A lot of people, a lot of time and effort put into this day to get this, you go behind the scenes and the stands brought in, the porta potties brought in, and there's a handoff, and there goes Korb up the middle into the end zone for a Ledgers touchdown. There's Korb scoring from 3 yards out, and the Ledgers go back now up 41-7, pending the point after touchdown. And you bring in the stands, bring in the porta potties, you bring in special personnel here today. Bring in our Radio Plus mobile broadcast unit for sound. TD down to the house. He's got 3 or 4 speakers set up. And here's a kick by Rotman. It is up, and it is good. And we have another running clock here, 42-7. We'll take a timeout. Back after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 Cents for the Future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors: Dan Sprader, Kathleen Taves, Patrick Ellistad, Matt Moses, Jeff Will, Ben Beercheek, and Pam Tollefson. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
And we're back here at St. Mary Springs Academy for the Ledger's homecoming game. They lead 42-7 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. 20-yard line, crossing the 20 near the 21. Return man brought down. Gierdig was covering him up there. And that was the return man, number 14, get his name on there, Aiden Meidel. And a pretty good day for the Ledger's offense. Bowe has got a couple of touchdowns, one on the ground, and also one on a punt return. Korb has got a touchdown, as does Highland, and Hempner has a touchdown as well in this football game. And Aiden Meidel takes the snap. And the Ledger's defensive unit brings him down. That was guided by one of the linemen, number 62, Luke Schwartz, to bring him down. Meidel's in there at quarterback right now. Gain of a yard on the play. See what the Brewers can do this afternoon. Get up 1-0. Rowdy Telez smacking a 2-run bomb. The 7th inning last night, or yesterday afternoon. Hayter gave up or I should say the bullpen gave up a run. Hayter didn't, but I think a third base. The tying run was there, and Hayter got the final out. 3-11 with the carry. And gets it for a couple. Hopefully Brewers can go up 2-0. I'm a king of wishful thinking as I purchase my National League Championship Series tickets for Game 1 in the hope that they get there. Early sale yesterday went on sale, and I think some tickets for that, are still available for the game. Would be Game 5 if it is indeed needed back in Milwaukee. Clock continues to tick down here with the Ledgers up by 35, under a minute and 40 left to play here in the third quarter. Randall Redmond checking into the game tonight. Thanks, Randall. Some personnel changes for the Foxes. Foxes coached by Dave Wellhafer. Ledgers coached by Bob Hyland in his 51st season as the frontman for Springs. And there is Meidel, left side, taking off with the football. Meidel is going to get the first down, and he'll dash his way to the left side in front of the stick. And a first down by, maybe shy of that, actually. If he stepped up before he did, it was close to the stick. Fourth down. And we've got 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Good run by Meidel. Got a chunk there. Receivers both ways for the Foxes. And Meidel with the carry again. Tiptoes his way past the Ledgers D. And Ledgers will bring him down. Tackled by Thomas Arndt, defensive back. First down for the Foxes. Yep, Packers. First noon kickoff for them tomorrow. They've had Sunday night football, Monday night football. They started with, or they've had, I should say, some late afternoon games, but this is their first noon kickoff of the season tomorrow. That's the end of quarter number 3. Back with the fourth after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Condex Corporation in Lomira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assemblers, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lomira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
And welcome back to St. Mary Springs Academy on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Nice temperatures, homecoming day as Midel takes it, crossing 40-45, skirts his way almost to midfield. Right side of the offense there as the clock is running in the fourth quarter now, and the Ledgers lead again on their homecoming game. Quest Interior's scoreboard. Airtech presenting our next game broadcast. That is on the way next week, Friday. Again, we are at Titan Stadium for the Fondy and Oshkosh West game. That's a 7 o'clock kick. Pregame at 6:35 on RadioPlusInfo.com. Also, we'll be in Rosendale for the Ledgers and the Spartans. Midel. A couple of backs in the backfield. And we've got a flag that's going to fly here for Omro against Thomas Arndt, who was lined up a couple yards on the Omro side, it looked like. And he will come off the field now and get a substitution. Marian University player of the game. There's the snap. Midel will hand the football off. And inside handoff will go to number 32 for the Foxes, and that's Damon Johnston. Early nominees for the player of the game, James Bowe. He's got a 79-yard touchdown scamper, a 70-plus punt return for a touchdown, so he's the leading vote getter for our player of the game. Who votes? Well, me. Here's the handoff. Right side by Omro. Omro's handoff will go again to Tree 11. And they'll bring up third down. So, barring anything very surprising happens here today, we will give that to number 4, James Bowe, with our player of the game, again from Marian University. Play of the game, got to give it to the punt return, right? Our BCI Burke play of the game. It's play that moves you, inspiring all of us to move, hiring in different departments with BCI Burke in Fond du Lac. That was a great punt return, again, by James Bowe, who took it 70-plus yards, got a couple of blocks, and brought it up this near sideline here and took it to the house. For the Foxes, it'll be fourth down. After a gain of a couple yards on the play. Coming up, we will recap the scoring for you as part of the Anders Auto Parts postgame show. Slot near side. Ball is at the far hash. Midel. Trey 11. He's got the carry. And I don't think he got it. And Ledger's D does a nice job there. And he got to about the 39, needed to get to the 38. And the Ledgers will take over 1st and 10. The sun was behind the clouds for moments and now comes back out. Again, they've really did a nice job here today at Springs, getting everything dialed in for this homecoming game, showcasing the field. A lot of folks recognized here today. Doug Rafflick here taking photos, and why not, right? A lot of fans here. There's a quarterback keeper crossing midfield. Now he'll pitch, and the pitch goes to Korb. And Korb gets it across the 40-yard line near the 37. 20-plus yards on the run. Under 7.5 minutes now left to play in the football game. Ledgers in a comfortable position. Receivers both ways for Springs. And there's a fumble on the play, and the Foxes jump back on top of it. Foxes number 79, who's not in my program, made the recovery there. Again, I'm sorry I don't have the name. But makes the recovery again for the Foxes. And the Foxes offense comes back on the field. Ledgers are going to get a victory on their homecoming day today. And they'll go to 6-2 overall. And they'll go 2 in the conference, 5-1, tied with Campbellsport for 2nd in the Flyaway Conference. If Campbellsport can knock off Mayville next week, it would be a 3-way tie on top of the Flyaway between Mayville, Campbellsport, and Springs. Because Springs beat Campbellsport earlier this season, but lost to Mayville 35-28. So that's how things all kind of shake out here for the final game of conference play. Then you start the playoffs. Ledgers in the playoff picture, of course. They clinched that last week with their victory over WLA. With that above 500 guaranteed record coming into the game today. Foxes hand it off. Foxes quarterback is Keenan Ron. And Ron taking snaps now. Gain of a couple for the Foxes. Mao makes the stop with a little over 5 minutes and change left to play in this one. Ledgers taking a peek at inside the numbers. Again, from Ledgevest Financial, they have about 260 total yards of offense. Had 207 at the half. And here's the run, again by Ron. Ron, the sophomore, to the right side. Gets tripped up and brought down. Omro will drop to 0-6 on the season, 0-8 overall. Again, Campbellsport won last night, beat North Fond du Lac. Lemira, a winner over Laconia last night. Mayville beat WLA last night. Bad season for the Warriors of Waupun. They're 0-6 in conference, 0-7 or 1-7 overall. They lost to Kewaskum 54-0 last night. Inside handoff again by the Foxes on 4th down. And the Ledgers D holds, and the offense coming back on the field with a little over 4 minutes left to play in this one. Yeah, just a beautiful day here, and hats off to everybody's patience here on the ledge as well. You can't get to St. Mary Springs off of 23 anymore. You got to go through Highway K, and there's one entrance in and one entrance out. Talking with Coach Highland before the game, you wondered, here's Korb, and Korb's got it to the 30-yard line, still on his feet, takes it inside the 30, yard line to about the 25. Korb with a nice carry there. The focus this week for the Ledgers was indeed keeping the focus. And when you have homecoming, you didn't have school this week on Thursday and Friday. You wondered what the level of focus would be there for the Ledgers, and they've done that here this afternoon. Korb got tripped up, and there's going to be a flag that's going to fly, and that's going to be on Mason Levizow, I believe. And I think that'll be against Springs, and that's going to push it back. Jamison Ahern, illegal block. Marching it back. And to the 34-yard line. For the Ledgers, Max Bowe. With split backs in the backfield, they play fake. Bowe drops back, dumping it left side. And he goes right back to Ahern. And Ahern's going to get across the 15-yard line near about the 14. And that'll pick up another Ledgers first down. Another first down means moving the chains, presented by Addison Jones Real Estate Company. Call Addison Jones, 923-4433. Then call the movers with Addison Jones Real Estate Company. A lot of folks viewing today's action as well at RadioPlusInfo.com. Thank you so much. There's a handoff by the Ledgers. Jacob Holmes, junior running back, gets into the action with his first carry. Ledgers approaching 370 in total yards today. 90 seconds left. Again, Cody Barnes is our video producer. Frank Hessel is our camera guy down there. And Kerry Longree providing camera coverage, doing a great job here today at St. Mary's Springs. Some folks are sticking around for the activities. Others are heading for the exits. And the Ledgers are heading into the end zone. For a touchdown. Jacob Holmes scoring. And it's 48-7. And they're going to stop the clock, as they do on the scores there. And Ledgers approaching 380 yards in total offense. We're going to recap our scoring for you coming up here as part of your Anders Auto Parts post-game show. Snap is clean, kick is away, it's up, and it is good. Take another timeout, and we'll come back with more after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
At Camera Casino, we are making magic happen.
If you have a lot of slides sitting at home, we can magically put them on a CD for you. Need a different lens? We can fix that.
If you need something to carry all of your equipment, watch this. Oh, sometimes smaller is better.
Whether you're looking for cameras, tripods, or accessories, Camera Casino can make magic happen for you.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you to fix it right and deliver excellent customer care. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more. Plus conveniences like drive-through reception and estimating bays. Holiday's Collision and Glass Center, now open on Industrial Drive in Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Hey guys, I just had to tell you about the new credit cards my friends and I got from Fond du Lac Credit Union. Julie is building her credit, so she got the secured card. Mike was looking for a low-rate, no annual fee card, so he went for the classic card. And you know me, I love adventure. So I went for the You Choose Rewards card. Every dollar I spend gives me points I can redeem for merchandise, travel, gift cards, and more. Fond du Lac Credit Union has a low-rate credit card for every lifestyle. Which one's right for you?
We are back here at St. Mary's Springs Academy, and the run is Mason Levizow. Sophomore takes it along the right side. And got 30 seconds left in the Ledger's homecoming game as we end our coverage. We'll go into the Anders Auto Parts post-game show in just a couple of moments, okay? Again, Anders Auto Parts, located on Sibley Street in Fond du Lac. And 10 seconds left, and that'll pretty much do it here from St. Mary Springs Academy as the Ledgers are going to win on their homecoming game 49-7. That's the end of the football game here this afternoon. Your Anders Auto Parts postgame show officially on as we go inside the numbers, presented by LedgeVest Financial. Let them guide you on your financial pathway. Contact LedgeVest Financial today, ledgevestfinancial.com, 581-5700. It was a 12-play, 68-yard drive, made it 7-0 Springs on a 2-yard run by Levi Hempner. Then it was a 79-yard run by James Bowe. 153 left to play in the first quarter, made it 14-0. Then it was a 5-play, 49-yard drive, a Highland 21-yard run, 7:28 left to play in the second quarter, 21-0 Springs. Then a Bowe 70-plus yard punt return for a touchdown at the 3:43 mark of the first half, 28-0. Ledgerson scored again, a 4-yard touchdown pass to Ramaker from King. 3 plays, 33 yards, 35-0 Springs. Omro got on the scoreboard, a 65-plus yard return or run by Cole Hankey, 35-7. Ledger scored a couple of more touchdowns to take the win here today and get the score at 49-7. Unofficially for the Ledgers, 370 yards of total offense. 79 yards by Bowe. Got Jonathan Korb with under 50 yards. 65 for Isaac Highland at a touchdown. 23 yards for Levi Hempner with a touchdown as well. We go inside the numbers again, presented by LedgeVest Financial. 920-581-5700. Your play of the game, as we mentioned before, the punt return for a touchdown by James Bowe. A 70-plus yard punt return for that touchdown. Play of the game. Player of the game today, have to give that one again to James Bowe, scoring on the ground and on the punt return for a touchdown. And AirTech presenting our next game broadcast. No matter what type of heating system you have in your home, the knowledgeable technicians at AirTech Heating can perform a timely repair if things go wrong. Friday night, we'll have Fondy and Oshkosh West at Titan Stadium, and we'll also have Springs and Laconia from Rosendale. Ledgers on the season will improve to 5-1 in the flyway and 6-2 overall. Meanwhile, Omro drops to 0-6 in the flyway and 0-8 overall. Special thanks to Cody Barnes, our video producer. Special thanks to Frank Hessel, our camera operator, along with Kerry Longree, our second video operator. My name is Nick Rush, signing off from St. Mary Springs Academy. The Ledgers win on their homecoming 49-7. Have a great weekend. Go Pack Go, and go Brewers from RadioPlusInfo.com.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Bristol Morgan Bank, Taco Bell, BCI Burke,
Marian University, New Medical Center, Radom & Stone and Landscape,
Baker Cheese, Hopper's Silkscreen and All-Star Trophy, National Exchange Bank and Trust,
Everson & Gibbs, Attorneys at Law, Bob's Pizza, AirTech, your Edward Jones Financial Advisors,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal, Addison Jones Real Estate,
Quest Interiors, Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Scotty's Auto Works, Integrity Saw and Tool,
Pioneer Pit Stop, Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch,
Camera Casino, Holiday Automotive, Doyle Kelly Family Dentistry,
Bowe Chiropractic, Silica for your home, the Fond du Lac Credit Union,
Moraine Park Technical College, LedgeVest Financial, Fondy Family Dental.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.